September and June is keeping it real with, is there any direction that the brewing industry is going or has gone that you wish it hadn't? Hazy IPA, NA beer, etc. I think that's a good question. I personally, I was not a big fan of super aggressively bitter IPA. That was never me. I feel like, though, there's kind of two different ways to look at this as like a consumer and as a brewer. And I'm going to discuss it from the viewpoint as a brewer. There's some of the stuff I don't like, just like, and it's personal preference, man. If your brewery is out there like doing those, like those, 15% tart beers, and then you're cutting them in half with puree, so you have a 7% puree smoothie beer. That's great, man. It's not my jam. I don't know. It's great that you're doing it. It's great that some people like it. And I do think there probably is, kind of being curmudgeonly aside, I do think there's something, there's always something to learn from doing different things like that. There's some tool, there's some skill, there's some switch that's going to flip in your head that's like riding a bike. And there's another time in the future where you're going to need to create balance, and you're going to do it because you've done some of these extreme things. I think that's the plus of some of these experimental side things. I'm glad that the whole like it's good just because it's barrel aged thing seems to be going away. You actually have to have good beer going into a barrel. At least that's the idea. And build a beer for barrel, man. Barrel is just an ingredient. It seems like when I first got back into the industry, it didn't matter what you threw into a barrel, dude. If it was barrel aged, it was all right, right? But no, I mean, I think over time we get really excited about something, take things to the extremes, and then hopefully actually end up like incorporating it, right, and learning how to actually use it in a skilled way, not just using something as a big mallet that you're smashing things with, but have the potential to have the fine hand with it, right? With that little Bob Ross paintbrush, making some pretty little trees. I don't know, but yeah, for me personally, like those smoothie beers that I see that literally just look like puree in a glass, and like the bubbles are fighting to get through all the fruit pectin. Just check your insulin, man. I don't know. That's, some of those things seem pretty wild. I'm not crazy about that stuff. But all that being said, man, all this stuff is cyclical. Okay? People get tired of one thing, and I think you're going to see lager stop popping off in the next 5 years, and then that's going to go away. And then maybe it's going to be that 1990s amber ale again. Who knows? All right. But yeah, I mean, it does follow with new ingredients that come out. Sure. That's a big factor with that, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of how I feel about all that stuff.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.